Hi everybody, my name is Mary and on this channel I watch movies and series that I've never seen before. Today I will be watching Apollo 13 for the very first time. Let's go! Hey everybody, welcome back. I put up a poll on Patreon for a Tom Hanks movie and to my surprise this one won. I think it's good that I do these polls because as I've not seen these movies, for me it's sometimes really hard to predict which are the ones that everybody wants to see. And I thought that by far the Green Mile would win, but actually this one did, and Saving Private Ryan as well were so highly voted on that I'm a bit surprised actually. Not disappointed though. I do feel like space travel is something that interests me a lot. I really like to watch these launches and that kind of stuff. But I also have to admit that when it comes to past space lounges before I was born, I kind of don't know a lot about them. I know a few missions here or there, but like in general, I would say that my knowledge is quite limited. So I'm really excited for today's movie. Tom Hanks is a great actor. I didn't want to look to see if I could see other actors that I know because a lot of people want me to go in blind. So the only things I know from today is that it's going to be a space travel movie in an Apollo mission and that Tom Hanks plays a major role in it. I'm super excited. I got my coffee. I'm ready to relax. My cats are actively playing, so I don't know if they're coming to join us soon, but we shall see. If you like these reactions, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment on which Tom Hanks movie you might want to see as well. Is it Saving Private Ryan? Is it The Green Mile? Is it another one? I feel like Catch Me If You Can scores really high as well. Let me know which one is your favorite Tom Hanks movie. If you want to see the full reactions, you can do that over on Patreon, where I'll be posting the full watch-long style reaction to these movies. And you can just watch along with me. Let's get into this one. Today's video is kindly sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with over thousands of classes. They've been sponsoring my videos for a while now, and I really enjoyed their content because I always pick a topic that I really enjoy watching that month. This month I actually wanted to do something different and I wanted to shout out a person whose content I've been really enjoying. Her name is Halise Nadavas. She makes a lot of content for people who actually want to make content themselves, like for Instagram, for Adobe Premiere. All of that is so difficult to learn on your own. Adobe Premiere is a really difficult program, but it's so useful. I've been using it since I started this channel. She has a beginner's video, which is actually really useful as well. I thought I was gonna be able to know more from it, but she actually explained a lot of things that I didn't know before. So here we go. On the expert level, she also explained things like J-cuts, which is something that I feel like is so smooth in videos. You hardly notice it if you don't know what it is, but once you know what it is and once you can implement it, it really brings your videos to the next level. So I'll be trying to practice those. Maybe you'll notice that I do one once in a while. Who knows? If you use the link down below, you get a 1 month free trial of Skillshare Premium. I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video again and really let me know if you try it out and what you think of her videos. Give me one example of a thing that you learned in Adobe Premiere Pro from Halise because she's definitely amazing. Thank you so much and let's get into the video.
For the walk on the moon far earlier than anticipated.
I have goosebumps. Like I remember my parents speaking about this and how everyone was like face planted to the TV to watch these missions and the moonwalk. Wow.
Hey, how's it going over there in Mission Control?
Oh, there we have him.
I wouldn't mind being up there tonight.
Is he playing Forrest Gump?
Okay, when you verify the position,
I have goosebumps. Mary, chill.
38-year-old American standing on the surface of the moon.
that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Oh man, I'm completely goosebumps. You wonder if he's like proud of him or if he's like both proud of him but also like a little bit like upset because he's not the first one. I don't know if that was a thing. I can imagine that everybody wanted to be that first one because that's the person everybody remembers.
I want to go back there.
Oh, that must be weird if you're already been but not being able to walk on it.
Imagine if Christopher Columbus had come back from the New World and no one returned in his footsteps.
Oh, that must be heartbreaking. Like suddenly everyone's like, oh, there's no point anymore. You're not the cool guy.
But that's the end of it. I don't want to hear
Wearing a bra. You can see everything.
Shut up, Susan!
What a time to be alive.
There might be a slight change in destination.
Really?
The moon.
Oh,
Straight
It must be very like a double feeling inside. You're so proud, so happy for him, but also like scared. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this a nightmare? Oh.
Did you know the astronauts on the fire?
Yeah, I did. I knew the astronauts in the fire. All of them.
Oh, man.
Well, I'll tell you something about that fire. A lot of things went wrong. The door, they couldn't get it open when they needed to get out.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. It's like, yeah, my dad is so cool. And then like, but are you gonna make it home?
It's the second time it's done that.
I feel like that's gonna come back. Right. Why is suddenly the car not working?
I'm thinking about not going to the launch.
Well, you're gonna miss a hell of a show.
Oh, you understand all of them. You know that he wants her to be there. You know why she maybe doesn't want to be there. You know the kid is happy and scared, and like there's so many feelings that are all understandable, especially with the knowledge that it could go wrong this badly.
I'm in command of the best ship with the best crew that anybody could ask for.
Is this a copy from a real interview, or is this like fictional?
I just got some blood work back from the lab. Charlie Duke has the measles.
So we need a new backup.
Oh, yikes.
We can either scrub Mattingly and go with Swaggart, or we can bump all three of you to a later mission.
Ooh.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my god, imagine if you can't go because someone else got sick and you aren't even sick, but because you might get sick.
It'll be a hell of a mission, one for the books. I'm sure we can work this out.
This was my call.
Can't imagine how hard this conversation is.
I'm not gonna get the measles.
Did he end up getting the measles? Because if he actually didn't, that just sucks so bad.
We're 12 G's.
12 G's, we're running up.
Damn it.
Jim, could we have a word?
Yeah, you don't want to be the replacement in this crew. You don't want to be a replacement in a crew that like feels each other's movements. Like the stress of the actual thing is already so high, and then you get that added stress of everyone being like not too happy that you're there.
Hey, boys. Not giving your mom a hard time, are you?
No, sir. Please be there. Oh, yes. Oh, thank God.
I heard it was going to be a hell of a show.
So who told you that?
Some guy I know.
Oh, I love this.
You can't live without me.
You surely can't, so you better get back. Man, this is so impressive. Looking sharp, teen.
Booster. Go. Retro. Go. Vital. We go fly. Guidance. Guidance go.
Oh my god, I have chills!
Calm.
T-minus 60 seconds and counting.
Oh man, this guy. I feel really bad for him. I think it's also like for a lot of us who don't know anything about technique or physics or chemistry or all of that engineering. Like I work a desk job and I'm using paper all day. So like this is all just magical. Every time I see like a space ride, I'm just like, this is like magic. Because you don't understand a thing of it. Like how can it happen, you know? Is it normal that so many things break off? Oh. The music is so fitting.
Come on, baby.
Looks good, flight right down the middle.
Actually don't have a clue how this zone is gonna go. So I know about Challenger, but I didn't want to look up like what happened with this one right before the movie.
And that, gentlemen, is how we do that.
Whew. Oh my god. Oh no. Is that normal? Is it because of all the...
Houston, we've got a good separation. Odyssey, the S4B is stable.
What I think is sick as well is that now they're starting with things like to send out and then like know exactly where the parts are gonna land back on. It's crazy.
Yeah, don't worry, guys.
Wouldn't want to have his job.
Capture.
Yes! Oh my god. Oh, good job, Jack. Everyone's like holding their breaths there. Oh, they're almost there already.
She's still going on about the stupid Beatles breaking up.
You're not stupid. You're stupid.
I would absolutely be like that as well.
And welcome aboard, Apollo 13. Hello, world.
All the networks dumped us. One of them said we made going to the moon about as exciting as taking a trip to Pittsburgh.
Well, folks, let's head on down to the lunar excursion module.
So is anybody watching?
I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.
I swear that my heart rate is way too high and I'm like breathing super unsteady. I'm very like, what's gonna happen? Is something gonna happen now? Are we gonna be fine maybe? Like... Oh, just as I was saying! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god!
Houston, we have a problem.
What is from this one? I had no clue where the quote was from.
It just went offline. Oh, there's another master alarm.
Oh no!
We need a confirmation. What system do you have down?
Oh my lord.
We are venting something out into space.
A gas of some sort?
It's got to be the oxygen.
Oh nee. Oh, it's too silent. Oh my god, the pressure of this moment to be in there and thinking that you're gonna die and you need to keep calm, and everyone down there was like, these men are gonna die.
The ship's bleeding to death.
Oh my god, they're dead.
You close them, you can't open them again. You can't land on the moon with one healthy fuel cell.
We don't want landing on the moon, not about getting these men back.
Shutting down the fuel cells. Did I hear you right?
We think that closing the react valves may stop the leak.
No walking on the moon.
We just lost the moon.
It's so easy to see from our perspective, like, it's important because it's important to may stay alive like this. But I can imagine that if you've been in space a few times and you really want to achieve that goal, that you're like, this is... Oh, look at what we have here. Oh, bye. Okay. 5 seconds of cat.
Shit. O2 on 1 is still falling.
Now, here's the drill. We're moving the astronauts over to the LEM.
Well, we're looking at less than 15 minutes of life support in the Odyssey.
Imagine that you know that in 50 minutes they're like dead or alive.
All right.
Oh my god. The ability to keep thinking in a situation like this, that's a skill, right? It's not just being able to do all the mathematician things, but also like the pressure, like that moment.
What do you mean there's no immediate danger? I just heard they're losing oxygen. No, don't give me that NASA bullshit. I want to know what's happening with my husband.
It's scary that if something like that happens, that you're literally on the first row watching, and there's nothing you can do anyway, so you're just like... Ah.
Something broke on your daddy's spaceship, and he's gonna have to turn around before he even gets to the moon.
Is it the door?
Oh, kid.
So let's consider that engine dead. We light that thing up, could blow the whole works. Just too risky.
It's nice that they're able to explain this in a way that we can understand a bit, in terms of this is dangerous, and this option requires too much time. So...
President
Nixon. What's odds? 5-1 against 3-1. I don't think they're that good.
We are not losing those men.
Whatever, right? Just tell them something. Like, is it gonna matter that much if it's 5-1 or 3-1? It, like, the odds are bad, so... But I can imagine that for the communication to the public, they need odds. Oh, man, like... What they would give to be able to do that. Getting a bit emotional here.
I'd like to go home.
Oh, Are we good?
45 hours? That brings them to about there.
We're not good.
We gotta get them down to 12 amps.
You can't run a vacuum cleaner on 12 amps.
I thought by turning it off they would get more than 45, but I guess they get less if they don't do it.
Oxygen tanks are gone, 2 fuel cells gone, command module shut down.
What about the crew?
Crew's fine so far.
Imagine being replaced and feeling absolutely miserable about it, and now it might have saved your life.
It's your ship. We gotta get you in there. I need the sim cold and dark. Give me the exact same conditions they've got in there now. Don't give me anything they don't have on board.
Indeed, right? Like, let's not give him all these options that they don't have. Like,
those CO2 levels are going to be getting toxic.
We gotta find a way to make this fit into the hole for this, using nothing but that.
I have a request from the news people.
oh my god, like, imagine if you're scared to lose your husband, father of your children, and the news is like, can we please live stream your reaction to this awful tragedy? Oh. He's a baby on the way.
We're coming in too fast. I think they know it, and I think that's why we don't have a goddamn reentry plan. All right?
Duly noted.
Oh, that's like the where your brain is starting to, like, the people that you have to listen to, you're like, they're not gonna tell you if you're gonna die and they know it.
Our CO2 measurement has jumped 4 notches in the last hour. What do we do about it?
Stop breathing.
What's this? That's what they gotta make.
They found something, yes. Let's go.
Okay, Jack. Tear that piece of tape down the middle lengthwise.
All right.
Hold on, Houston.
This seems like something that would happen in a movie, you know? And then it's like, this was happening. This happened. This part. Did this part happen where they were like building this?
Just breathe normal, fellas.
They're probably like, it's going down! Oh, yes!
You need a break, Ken?
If they don't get one, I don't get one.
Oh, good guy, Ken.
We came to tell you something.
Oh, no.
There's been an accident. Jimmy's okay, but he's not going to get to walk on the moon.
Well, they said he was.
I know. But now they're just going to try to figure out a way to get them home. And it's a little bit dangerous.
Oh my god.
If they could get a washing machine to fly, my Jimmy could land it.
I think I couldn't even tell her, honestly. Like, unless there was more news, like definitive yes or no. But like, I couldn't. And with the kids as well. Oh.
13, this is Houston.
Jim, we just had a dropout on your biomed sensors.
I'm not wearing my biomed sensors, Houston.
Okay, Jim.
All right.
Copy that.
Kind of love how all of them are like, okay, it's fine. Like, you don't have to worry about this.
Like, now I'm losing all 3 of them.
It's just a little medical mutiny, Doc. I'm sure the guys are still with us. Let's cut them some slack, okay?
Did that happen? See, with everything, I'm like, did they really do this? Was this our little rebellion? Damn, it's been really cold for a long time.
And all we need to hold attitude is one fixed point in space. Is that not correct?
Yeah, roger that, Jim.
Well, Houston, we've got one.
The reentry corridor is in fact so narrow, the crew would have to hit a target no thicker than this piece of paper.
What? And they need to do that with the earth in the window? So surprising how quickly the newscast knows about everything, right? Like, are they actually allowed in there to just constantly... Oh. Holy hell.
Easy drift in, I'm losing attitude.
They can hear all of this?
Shut down! That's close enough, Jim. Good work.
Giving our guys enough to survive till re-entry. Well done.
Woo! So now we're gonna do it.
They're gonna need all these systems, John.
We do not have the power, Ken. We just don't have it.
Oh, difficult.
You never know what events are going to transpire to get you home.
Looking at it through the eyes of their loved ones is just... Oh.
We sure could use the re-entry procedure up here.
When can we expect that?
That's coming real soon, Aquarius.
There is no procedure.
They don't know how to do it.
Ken Mattingly's in the simulator right now.
We're still trying to figure it out. Aww.
Reverse the flow and see if we can draw these 4 amps from the LEM batteries before we cut it loose. Why can't we do that?
No clue what's going on, but yeah.
I want the procedures. Now!
Uh-oh, Gene is losing his cool.
I think we got it, buddy.
Oh, all the things that have to be going right all the time.
I don't have the measles.
Oh, nasty look at doctor.
Blanche, these nice young men are going to watch the television with you. This is Neil Armstrong and this is Buzz.
Oh!
Are you boys in the space program too?
This is amazing! Oh, that's so wholesome. Yeah, we know a little bit about the hobby.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll talk you through it.
Yeah, it's not just like the computers and the machines and electricity and oxygen. It's also like their bodies being like completely drained. Yes.
You got her back up, Ken.
Good job, Jack. Honestly, whew.
Houston, we're getting our first look at the service module now.
Ooh.
The chutes may not open at all, causing the spacecraft to hit the water, not at a gentle 20 miles per hour.
It's one of those things like you cannot look at it because it's way too bad, but you can also not stop looking. Magical, isn't it? Oh. The music is so well chosen. Every time I feel like the right emotion, the music really helps.
It's almost time, honey.
The sheer contrast between like the focus of these men and like the whole we need to do this and this and this and this versus like the emotions from the family. It's constant like this back and forth of like oh no, oh no.
This could be the worst disaster NASA's ever experienced.
With all due respect, sir, I believe this is going to be our finest hour.
Good job, Gene. There's this truth in a moment of like complete disaster that there's nothing you can do anyway except for just go for it.
And on my mark, your velocity will be 35,000.
Oh my god, my heart rate.
It's been a privilege flying with you.
Oh man. Oh, they had so many hopes and dreams and look at them now. It's like, are we gonna die?
Expect to regain signal in 3 minutes.
And now it's 3 minutes of hell. Oh.
Recovery and rescue helicopters already airborne, circling, waiting.
Oh my god, I didn't have to see this. Imagine if that's your dad.
No re-entering ship has ever taken longer than 3 minutes to emerge from blackout.
Why is that boy just sitting there in a class with nobody holding him? Like, come on.
Honestly, this is Houston. Do you read me?
That's 4 minutes. Standing by.
Oh my god!
Hello, Houston. This is Odyssey. It's good to see you again.
Odyssey, Houston. Welcome home.
Oh, what a ride! He's like, I think I would faint. Oh, this is so amazing, isn't it? Woo. Oh my god, I wouldn't let my husband leave on a bike after this.
This is Apollo 13 signing off.
Yay! Crazy against that. Even if everything goes wrong, they're so like with all these tiny bits and pieces and every step needing to go right, or they still are able to get them out of there. Like, it's even more impressive because it's all unplanned and all not tested and all just figuring out on the spot. Look at them.
The 7 extraordinary days of Apollo 13 were my last in space. I look up at the moon and wonder, when will we be going back? And who will that be?
Oh, I didn't expect this was going to be so emotional. Oh, this movie was so good. Oh, I look horrible. I thought it was gonna be like an interesting movie, but I didn't know at all that it was gonna be so freaking intense. Damn, I feel like you really forget in like the first 5 minutes that you're watching a movie. It feels so real. It's so well made. I'm blown away. And the fact that like for movies like this, you don't need to invent a crazy story because the truth is so crazy on its own. But it must be so hard to do this justice, but they did it so well. Wow. The acting as well, like if you think about it with Tom Hanks, it's just a weird concept of that he just fits in a role. I've said it in previous reactions. Some actors, they have a role and they get big with that role. And if you see them in another movie, it never feels completely right because they're this other person. While with Tom Hanks, I feel like you full on go blank slate, new character, fully into it. Like I never was like, oh, Forrest Gump, never. Which I think is so amazing because it's a completely different role. I cannot wait to watch more of his movies. And there are so many, yay. Oh man, I'm just... Oh, the music as well, so amazing. I love this movie, love, love, love. I feel like the moment I started, I forgot I was watching a movie, just went through tense, all the way through, heart rate up, emotions up. The emotions, like the contradiction between the tension in there and like the focus that they needed to have to keep going, and the families on Earth looking at them, that like back and forth is just so intense. Wow, I understand why this movie got so many votes. Oh, this was a nice surprise. I didn't expect I was going to be so overwhelmed by this. I wonder if there's other movies that have to do with space travel that you definitely would recommend. I have seen Interstellar, which was amazing, but like, are there other ones that you would recommend? Because I love this. This was so good. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I'm gonna wipe off my face for a second. Thank you for being here. If you had a good time, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment with other Tom Hanks movies and space movies that you would like me to react to, because sometimes I really don't know about movies and apparently they're super famous and so good that I get so surprised. But this is why I love doing this so much. So thank you for recommending this one. If you want to see the full watch along reaction, you can do that over on Patreon. There I'll post a full uncut one. Have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna enjoy the music for a second longer, and I'll see you in the next reaction. Bye!